So I've been setting up because I'm not on any headphones. My phone's on my phone, which I am now going to put on silent. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to figure out how to do. I've been sick all week, y'all. I've been trying to figure out how to do my intro, my how do you call it? My confess, don't want to make a mess, that one. But I'm thinking about doing a new thing. That was just something I had put together real quick. It was a little freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Put it in real quick. So today is supposed to be Woman Wednesday. Yummy. But that does not mean that the guys cannot come and chat with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is equality. I believe in feminism. Okay, so it will be none of that. There's no sexism here on this platform. This platform is for all voices. Today, I just like to make it special because women don't always get special treatment during what I'm saying, in the rap industry and just in general. We get forgotten about, especially Black women. So I want to do a day for women so we can chat and everything. I know that a lot of people probably busy. So, whenever everyone start coming in, I know I heard a few people say they're gonna come, so I'm waiting in. But I did start a little early just so I can make sure everything's good. Currently out of town, whatever. Life has been okay. It hasn't been. It's life, we all go through stuff, especially women. We always have to go through things. And yes, I am doing my hair on my podcast because y'all, why not? This is how you get to know me. Take it personal. Get personal. Who do I have in? Who's the viewer here? Hi, how are you? Caller number 1. Go ahead and put some in the chat so I can know who you are, so I can shout you out for the support right now. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for joining me for Women Wednesdays. I was thinking about naming it it was supposed to be it's in my notes. It's in my notes. It was supposed to be named something else. Wonderful Woman Wednesday or something. It was supposed to be extra. I'm always extra and stuff. So, I have to be extra. Go ahead and say something in the chat. Don't be scared. Y'all know I like to chat it up. Chat it up. It's almost time. You early with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure you guys are having a good time. If anybody wants me to play a song or anything like that, I got that set up too. So we can definitely do that too. But I think today I was going to go over people who want to monetize their music and they don't know how. I want to help you with that. If you have any questions for me, I'm here to answer any questions. Y'all know my name's Confess for a reason. I don't have that many secrets. I don't be trying to hide shit. I don't be on that. So that's one of the other things I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about my favorite girls on Rap Fame, and then just in general, my favorite female artists. And then I will prop a question to the audience, see, who their favorite is, or So, and then what you think your style is. For me, I'm still trying to figure that out. And then I'm supposed to be using my phone as a flashlight. Hold up. Let's do that real quick so you can see me, bitch. She see me. But so pretty much I'm still trying to figure out what my style is gonna be, because I came in as a freestyler. I just started learning how to structure songs and things like that. So I'm gonna be talking about. I thought I put my phone on silent. I'm gonna be talking about that. And if anybody have any pointers for me, I'm always down for critique and criticism. and things like that. I also want to go over women's issues that we got going on legislatively. I've been advocating hard for that. I've been going out protesting for that. So I'll be showing clips of that soon. And I'm going to actually make a video of it. You know what I'm saying? Because now I went out with a couple of artists here in Houston, and I finally learned how they do videos. And this shit boring as hell, but it opened my eyes to where like you can take pictures, or like little clips here and there, and then put it all together, crop that bitch into a video, and no one ever knows. As long as you like, saying the words and shit, they'll never know. But the editing part of like putting it together with the music, that shit is hard. I remember, so I found this app called YouCut. So if y'all ever want to do like, I'm gonna put it in the chat. So if you ever want to do a video on your own, you just at the home chilling, and you want to edit it, you can go to this app called YouCut. You can find it in like Google Store. If you have Apple phone, it's an Apple. So yes, if you ever want to like learn how, it's other apps I'm sure, but that's the one I use, and it's cool. It has so many effects. You can like be in slow motion. You can put your lyrics there if you want. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. I've been learning a lot in the last 6-7 months when I started taking this serious, because y'all know I came on here as a freestyle rapper, bored as hell on probation. So, and then I elevated, started writing songs, battling and everything. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out who is joining with me so I can see who is this. Because you is quiet. You gotta talk to me. Come on. Let me see where everybody at. Everybody, wait. Let me see. Usually I go on Podbean, but I feel like people need to see my smile and make somebody's day better, People always tell me I have such a beautiful smile and it just make their day. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, because I know on Podbean, we be talking about everything, and it'll be about like 5 or 6 people talking at a time, and I just felt like sometimes that could be a little too much. So I couldn't wait to get on live here. You need 50 subscribers in order to go live. Finally got it, thanks to a ton of people who I'm going to shout out right now. So I want to shout out to Kevin George, that's hubby, you know what I'm saying? My family, Miss Gabs helped me out. Even Weezy, we were arguing too. He subscribed. Had a bunch of people on Facebook subscribe. And a ton of people on Rap Fame subscribe. So I got 51 so far. I'm building, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be consistent. I was sick. I had pneumonia all week last week, and like a week and a half of pneumonia. I'm still coughing up a lung. So I wasn't able to like cough up a lung on 420. So I was 40. But you know what I'm saying? I don't do it all the time, but I was 40 for that, because everybody was like, we're twisting up. We got the pre-rolls, man. And pre-rolls be strong. So I was like, dude, yes, get it to me. So come on ahead and come in chat. It is 7:04. Let me go ahead and tell everybody I am live. I started early though, so they're probably like, what's going on? And then I started again at like 6:30 earlier, because I was testing out this thing called, let me see, because I think Trill is the one who told me about it. Let me see what it's called. I saved it. Come here. What are y'all? Oh, there you go. It's called Restream. And so you can actually add it to YouTube. You can add channels, how many channels you got. If it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you can use this platform called Ustream in order to, like, if you want your graphics and stuff like that. Hey, girl. Welcome to Women Wednesdays, where we're going to be uplifting, talking about music, talking about women issues here in America, which you would think we were a third world country all of a sudden. So we're talking about that. I'm trying to wait for a few more women to come in because I know I got confirmations for a couple people. Usually I start at 5 on Podbean, but today I was busy. So I started a little late today. And yes, I'm ghetto. I'm taking my braid down because I thought I was going to be done before I got here. But, it's girls. It's cool. Yeah, so you can see I do be doing my own hair. I don't never have nobody in my hair. I do my whole head. Like, do you see how long this braid is? Wait, no, that ain't good. That one not. I have to do those over because I thought they was even, but they was not. Hold on. You see how long this damn braid? This braid take me 20 minutes to finish, okay? I'll be in this bitch all day. And everybody be like, every time I talk to you, always somebody braid your hair. Because it takes me like a week to braid my hair. So by the time my ass get done on one side, I got to redo the other side. And yeah, that's why my ass be steady doing my hair. So when I first came on Black Ivy, I was talking about the me starting at 6:30 today, trying to figure out how to do my like intro and stuff to stream when I go live, so you can see my mess with the confessor. But I'm gonna do a new one. But I was trying to make sure everybody saw the thumbnail for it. And I was using this platform called Restream. So if y'all ever decide, you want to do a YouTube podcast or whatever, that's a great one. And I was also talking about, like, if you want to record yourself doing a video, like I like doing freestyle videos. And then sometimes I'll use this app, which I put in the chat, called UCut. And they have like effects and things like that. So it's been fun. Like, I've been having fun with music, y'all. Like, at first I was, I started doing music. I was miserable. And I was making a lot of depressing ass music, freestyle. My life, I'm on probation. And now I'm like, I feel like the happier I get, the more busier I get, the less motivated I am to do music now. Now I just want to talk about all the stuff I've been doing. But I also want to continue to spread information and everything. And if anyone have like music they want me to play today, I'll play it. Just send it to my DM on Rap Fame or Telegram, and I'll play it. I got my speaker here just in case y'all want to hear some jams. But first topic I was going to talk about today was Ron DeSantis deciding to block a school, he's banning African American studies. So, when people say racism is dead and things like that, what you think that is? He used an excuse that in this particular class, in the book that they're using, which is, you're supposed to update books every 10 years. But, Black people, for historically, I had pneumonia all week, y'all, so I'm going to be a little drippy. So historically, we always got the last bit of books, and we'll be behind 30 years while these other people, knew about technology, they know about all this stuff, and we're behind because we didn't get the same education. So part of African American studies is so people can learn, what Black people went through, Black inventors, people who you may not even know just did so many remarkable things, especially when it comes to the movement. And he wants to ban it. He thinks it is not the standard of Florida. And, one of the scholars that's author of this particular project is an African American woman. And just imagine a white man telling you the accounts in the book that you wrote and you researched for 10 years is inaccurate, that it is not correct. How would you feel? Like, this is our experience. You trying to tell me what my experience is just because some people so happenly be gay and also Black? He's like, this is not appropriate. You guys are trying to push an agenda. And I'm like, and aren't you guys pushing an agenda? So she came on. I don't know. Do you guys watch TYT? It's an independent news station. I don't watch any mainstream news. I don't watch it because I even have a video saying can all the real journalists please stand up? I'm actually gonna do a song. I'm hoping it'll go viral, y'all, because that shit gonna be fire. Can all the real journalists please stand up? Because April Waters, they tried to get her out of there, and she's an African American journalist. She's done journalism for over 35 years, and they were trying to get her out during the Trump administration. And Trump used to go in on April Waters. Am I saying her name right? April. Hold on, make sure I'm saying her name right, y'all. April. I want to say that's right. April Waters. Correct me if I'm wrong. April Waters. No, that's not her name. What's her name? April. I know who you are, girl. Oh, I think I'm saying her name wrong. Journalist. April Ryan. Girl. I said April Waters. I'm going to check myself. So I'm just saying this, and then I'm going to move on to the next topic. I'm just talking about this because I know a lot of women that I talk to are African American, but I know I also have Caucasian, Indian, Arabian, Asian, Hawaiian. I got every type of ethnicity of a friend you can think of. And I used to do social work for 3 years. I did social work for about 3 or 4 years. And I actually, my population was senior citizens, but I used to work with the homeless LGBTQ community in Chicago in Boys Town. And it wasn't just LGBTQ, it was, older white people, everybody. But when you look at the demographics that are suffering, they never want to reflect that in the news. And it's not just us that is suffering. Everybody's suffering. Majority that is suffering, they will never tell you, is white people. And they vote against their interests every day. So I'm going to move on from this topic because I want it to be fun, but I just want to try to, get a little education. I want to be educational too when I come here, so you can, what to look for when you're trying to figure out who you should trust with information. So I'm going to write it in the chat. What station to be looking out for is called Young Turks. They're a progressive news station, and they check Democrats and Republicans and independents, whoever. Whatever is not fact check, it ain't fact check. And a lot of these politicians and people coming on these news stations thinking they're talking facts when they're just speaking opinion. And that used to be outlawed. Like, where's the ethics in journalism now? So that was one of my little things I had earlier. So my next topic I wanted to talk about was the females that I kind of look up to musically on Rap Fame. Because, I'm here because I started Rap Fame last year in January, freestyling. And it wasn't until like June where I decided I was going to start writing. So one of the people who support me since day one, I didn't even know you were supporting me, Black Ivy, but I remember I finally had the nerve to like talk to you because it was kind of intimidating, ain't gonna lie, because you just have this proudness, like you have this power that you carry you carry this power. And I haven't even been around you personally yet. And to feel that just through a screen that's saying a lot of type of woman you are and the kind of spirit that you have. And I always respected that. Even when, me, when I first came out, I was trying to be friends with everybody. And I was like, yes, we're going to do a female cipher. It's going to be lit. And you're like, girl, it's okay. But I got you. And I was like, okay, I was a little disappointed. But then I was like, well, at least she real. Like, at least she ain't leave and then never said nothing. Because people will do that. They just won't say shit to you. And then you're sitting there like, where's this communication? Like, why? And now you're thinking, oh, do they not like me or whatever? But you're real. You've always been real. That's why I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? And then another female I'm gonna shout out that I just got back cool with is Gabs. So when you see two different sides of people, because people see two different sides of me all the time, okay? 9 times out of 10, if you talk about me to someone, they're probably gonna say I'm crazy or she be in public chat wilding the fuck out. And I was going through some shit, but I've elevated, okay? I don't be in public chat anymore talking crazy. I mean, I did last week, but I ain't do it all the time like I used to. But yeah, so those for now is my WCWs of this Wednesday. So Black Ivy, I know we have to finish. We have to do a second part of our interview. So I'm actually, since I have the Ustream now, you can do it live and your face showing if you don't mind. So that's gonna be lit. And then I'm gonna try to get Suge because y'all know I'm in love with her. I really love all the girls, even the ones that I be tiffing with. I'm like, how are we arguing? I don't even know you like that. I'm like, you should not have no problems. I don't see how people, immediately get to this like defensive mode and you don't know someone. Like, it's just the weirdest thing I've never experienced in my life until I came on Rap Fame, yo. So I just never ever experienced it in my life because I'm always, what do you call it? I'm always like this, like, hey, what's up? Hey, but I saw this clip on TikTok one day, and the girl was like, you know what I hate the most? I hate when I see a woman, like, say for instance, we're in the suburbs. And I grew up in the suburbs. I grew up everywhere. Okay, let's just say that. So that's why I still have my little wretched side. But I had like 7 years in the suburbs, and it was majority white people. So you have like 5 black people. You like, hey, let me go over there, and we all instantly gravitate. Yeah, the competition bring the worst out of people. I don't never feel like that. I never feel like it's competition. Unless we finna battle, then yeah, duh. But like, just to come and support you on your page, say, hey, good song, okay, them bars fired. How hard is that? Like, why is that a thing? And no one's getting paid on this app to, be acting like that. So it doesn't make sense. Just like, I think I sent it to YouTube, because we talked about it today, the BET Award editions. Like, some people didn't want to share it. And I'm like, why? This just don't even make sense to me. I want to see everybody win. It should not matter, who gets there first or whatever. Whoever make it. And if you don't, you don't. But it don't mean that you're not good. It just means, it wasn't your time yet. And even if it's your time, you make your time. Like, when motherfuckers thought they was going to kick me off the show, bitch, I made my own show. Okay, I make my own way. And that's why I like technology now, because it gives you a space to create your own platform, to get your own bag. You don't have to share with motherfuckers if you don't want to. You can create opportunities and then help other people get a bag. And that's what I've always had a mission on. I always showed, and that's what my business motto is. My mission statement for my business is I like to help families. I want to help families gain equity for their lives and their communities. And it has nothing to do with me. I've never been a selfish person ever, which sometimes it will slap me in the face when I'm not selfish. I had that moment months ago when I wasn't selfish, but I should have been. But I'm naturally a giver. I'm naturally a nurturing person because I'm a Cancer, and then I just, I feel like it's more energy to be negative than it is to be, hey, girl, hey. Like, every time I come in, especially at work, they'd be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. Because like some days it'd be dull and I'll just come in there with high energy and they'd be like, damn, what be on drugs? Like, let's be, sometimes they ask me that. The ones that are cool, they comfortable enough to ask me that, but I don't know. Some people don't ask me, but I'll be like, no, I drink coffee. I be on like energy drinks, but I love God. And I feel like God is the most natural energy of light you can ever have, and it doesn't cost shit. You don't have to go to the store. You don't have to do anything. You just have to acknowledge him, show gratitude for the blessings he has given you, and show those and share those blessings with other people. I love to share my blessings with women, especially ones that have kids. I'm not really a kid person per se, which is why I don't have any, but I do like take care of my nieces, and I like having fun with them, but it just haven't hit me yet. Okay, that maternal thing, it just didn't click yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say sometimes I feel like I have an inner man in me, because I'm like, I need like an hour and then I gotta go, type of shit. But that's the second topic I was going to be going over, is my Woman Crush Wednesday, or women that inspire me Wednesday. So I remember the first time I heard Black Ivy spit, and I was like, who fucking is better than her? Like, you was, I'm trying to think, I should go to the song and play that bitch. Hold on. You was on the song. I think you was on the song with Brelly too. And I feel like that's when I figured out who Brelly was. And Brelly is one of those people that shares his light too. And people like that who naturally just exude, trying to use his Baltimore saying, y'all, exude that light is gonna go far. And I know it's my bro. I love him. I know he'd be like, you trying to flirt with me, bro, on the low key. I'd be like, I kind of do sometimes. Not really. I do that. I be trying to be a little. My friendly is just me being nice. I don't really be trying to, be thudding. I don't really be thudding. I just like to flirt a little bit. But I want to find that song. I hope y'all still got it on there. But you went in. You and Brelly went in. And that gave me kind of, how people be like, try to study somebody that motivate you to like, do music. And I won't say I'm not there yet, Black Ivy, but I feel like you, HR, Sierra, Paris, Caliber, Shook for sure. I remember when she gave me an opportunity to collab with her. We killed that fucking collab, man. We really did. And she's so motivating too. Like, all y'all be so motivating, and people don't see that shit behind the scenes. People will be like, they see like 3 people that talking shit about me, like, no one likes you. Like, man, do you know how many people fuck with me for real? Like, they know me. They know, they have never seen that side. If you fuck with me, what you expect? I'm going to cuss your ass out. I don't want to. I don't want to be going in. I want to be like, hi, grand rising to you people. But, some people just don't get that side of me, and that's, oh well. So next topic that I have on my agenda today is telling people how to monetize their music. So a lot of people don't know, especially if you do your own beats. Like, I know Mary J. Bars do her own beats. She don't like me. I don't know why she don't like me, but she don't like me. And I thought we cool. And then she didn't like me. And I was like, damn, I like you though, but why you don't like me? She was like, I think you trash. And I was like, what? Really? Why? And then I was like, well, your beats suck then. But then I did like a freestyle on one of her beats. It was a creative beat though, and I feel like I killed that shit. And she was like, you suck. And I was like, damn, all right. But yeah, like people like her who make their own beats, and people who buy their beats or whatever, it is life. And I don't even take it for granted, or like I don't take it, what's the word? I don't even take it personal no more, because you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But the talent's still the talent is still undeniable. So you can't do that. Like, I know there's certain people, I would say, I will name that bitch too. I ain't gonna call her bitch because today's Women Wednesday. But the female whom I personally just whatever. She's still good. I'm not gonna say her name. But she's still decent to me. I'm like, I shouted her out of my woman's dream. Like all the girls I shouted out in women's dream, I really do really like their music. Even if you don't like me, I like your music. But yeah, so as far as monetizing, the first step I feel to getting monetized is to set up a DistroKid. DistroKid is only $20 a year, people. It's not $100. It's not $1,000. It's $20. You know when you over here hot feeding this shit? Let me see how much hot feed costs now. It's $29.99 for only 10,000 Benjis. And then they went up on the shit, it's 500. So if you do math pretty good, do 500 divided by 10,000, what you think you gonna get? It is worth it. And some people are just not sharing information. And I feel like that's the problem. They're not sharing information. And I feel like Black people in the general have that problem and not sharing information. And it's like, what is it going to hurt you to share information to help somebody else grow? And I feel like people who try to think they're going to stop somebody else shine or their growth, you only stopping your growth. And that shows you haven't grown or haven't matured when you can't look at someone else and be like, good for them. Good for them for moving how they move and getting to where you want to get to in life. Like, just learn from it. And if that's something you want to do too, go ahead and do it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be finding this song. But yeah, so that's the first step, DistroKid. DistroKid is so important because once you get DistroKid, you set up your account, whatever, if you got a debit card, bank account, whatever, you set it up, and then every quarterly you get paid. If you decide to put your songs on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Music, YouTube, you can get monetized. And YouTube is making it easier, and BandLab now is gonna start monetizing people's songs. Okay. And if you're on BandLab and you're making your own beats, you're writing your own music, you're producing your own stuff, you're mixing your own track, you're gonna get monetized for those things. I think you have to have at least 1,000 followers. And then on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. Well, I won't say it's easy because it's been hard shit for me, but I've been sick. I haven't been able to like move how I wanted to, but yeah, it's really that simple. And then if you want to, you can Google how to get subscribers. This guy teaches you how to get them. And I'm like studying it now. And I actually got a TikTok now because I'm like, oh God, I did not want to get on TikTok at all, y'all. But I am on TikTok now. So you will see, I think my TikTok got titties on it. Because I either was getting in the shower or I got in the shower and I looked at a clip real quick. I don't know, it wasn't charging. Okay, let me hurry up and find this shit. But yeah, so I'm on TikTok now. And I don't know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to social media. Like one video I have talking about how white people don't use washcloths. I got 1.3K views overnight, 24 hours. The next day, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. I think it was similar to it, but I was like, all right. But then we were talking about hashtags to use. So then I'm going to go over that with y'all too about the hashtags to use. All you have to do is Google trending hashtags. You will get views like that. I don't know why, for some reason, the next day, I didn't even hashtag the one that was 1.3 views. I don't know how that happened. I swear to God, I didn't advertise or anything. It just happened. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find the song, Ivy. The first song I heard. I know this is last year shit too, so it's gonna be. But yeah, so people don't be knowing that, bro. And it's like, just gotta use the right hashtag. The second time I used Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj because they were trending. And then Lotto has been trending because they said that she faked the picture of her Coachella performance. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna use her too now. I'm gonna use her as a hashtag, and then I hashtag Ron DeSantis. Anything that's a talking point in the news or on social media, that's what your hashtag should be. So if Oprah decides to keep giving people cars, hashtag Oprah. It ain't gotta have nothing to do with Oprah. Hashtag her ass. I remember one time I accidentally at somebody and they responded. And I was like, oh shit, hold on. And then I guess they saw that I was a hot ass mess because this was a long time ago. And they were like, oh no, I ain't finna mess with her because she's a hot ass mess. I remember I was dogging the shit out of Obama's I used to dog the shit out of Obama's administration because come on, y'all. If you really following what's going on in the world, you would know Obama wasn't shit. And yeah, he was black. He was awesome. He will always be in the history books. But his donors were banks, right? So happeningly during his administration, he what'd you call it? He bailed out the banks. Then after doing it, talk shit about it. Well, y'all gave yourself bonuses. You didn't put no kind of discretion on anything. And that's your fault, Obama. And then when they do that, when they sit there and give the banks more money and Wall Street more money, even though there was no payback, that's why we're in so much debt now, because we keep giving money instead of saving it or, paying our bills. And that's why now the talk of the debt ceiling is coming up and everything, because these motherfuckers are not responsible. And people are voting these individuals in, not knowing. All they see is Republican and Democrat, and that's why they're voting. And they don't do their research. So you putting these ignorant ass people in here who don't give a fuck about your life, who only cares about their donors, and not the other, want to say 99% of the population. And at this point, I'm ready to do an uprising, okay? I'm ready to call for violence. It's 400 million guns in this country. One of them motherfuckers is going to get shot. I don't know why these politicians move like they can't get got, bro. And then, how, this is funny. So, back in Chicago, we had a lot of killings. It used to be 30 killings in a day, bro. And then in the summer, it would be 60. On the weekend, on holidays, it'll be a wrap. I'm like, instead of you guys being in the community, killing each other, how about you go fuck up the motherfuckers that's trying to fuck up your community? Come on. Don't be scared of that, but you'll go to jail for Pookie, but you're not going to go to jail. Come on, you going to the feds. And then they going to look, in the feds, you going to at least eat good because they don't give bad food out here in the feds. But you want to go to the penitentiary that's 1,800 Alabama hours away from your family and for nothing, for a piece of fruit or some shit, just stupid shit. Do it for a reason. Be a Malcolm X. Damn. But then I was like, oh, why won't you go ahead and do it? Isn't it crazy? It's insane, bro. Okay, wait. I think I found it. Oh, no. It's not on here. I forgot what it was called, Ivy. But y'all have done so many collabs that it's just so fire, bro. And then I did a collab with Bradley. And mind you, so I wasn't even calling to get his help or nothing. I was just calling him to vent. And I was like, man, I'm so tired of them playing with me because I know I've been getting better and everything. He was like, what you talking about? And I'm like, rap fam, I think they blackballing me, bro. And he was like, why say that? So he went on my page. He was like, you ain't blue check? I said, no. He's like, I said, no, really? He's like, you lying? I thought you did. And I'm like, well, I feel a little honored that you think that, but all these motherfuckers ain't fucking with me. Okay? Ain't not fucking with me. I don't know what I gotta do. He's like, you know what? And mind you, I didn't ask him. He's like, you know what? I got a song for you. And I think you were supposed to be on that song too, Black Ivy. Or y'all did it and he did a remix or something. And he was like, look, I'm gonna put you on this song. This was the Welcome to Brellywood. He was like, go ahead, do freestyle, whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna send it to you. I sent that shit back in like maybe an hour. Fuck that motherfucking verse. Actually, I'm gonna play that shit so y'all can know what I'm talking about. You know, I only got 2 people, and like 30 people said they was gonna come. They ain't go. It's okay. It's levels to this shit. It's my first live, y'all. For like really looking for to talk to somebody. Hold on. Can you hear it? That's loud, man. So you were supposed to be on that one, Black Ivy. I think we should do another remix, and you could be talking about welcome to DX. The fucking mean. And I'm gonna do a welcome to Chicago, man. West Side shit. 14th Cosmo. Jackson Park, bitch. Do we know we gotta spark ya? Girl, I'm going in. Man, I just did like 2 freestyles. I don't know if they're in a freestyle mode today. Wait, I'm gonna let you hear it. My shit's gonna die. I thought I charged it. The other person on here hasn't said nothing unless they did on the chat. The man of the house. Hey, honey, thanks for sending the link. Who's the man of the house? I'm finna cuss these out. Y'all see y'all. Oh, girl. It went out. I thought I was charging it. It wasn't even charging for me. But if y'all want to know what song I just played, I'm gonna put it in the chat so y'all can listen go listen to it. But we snapped on this shit. Ready and confirm. Welcome. It's on my page too. Welcome to Brellywood. And then people gonna look at this later, so I ain't even really trip. That's when usually I get my music after the fact. Second time. Hold on. See, I think it's because I got Wednesday. Because it say Wednesday, Women Wednesdays. People, guys thought, oh, it's just for the girls. I'm like, no, it's not. Everybody gonna learn some shit. Everybody. Especially when it comes to like, monetizing your music. So, anyways, back to that topic. So, as far as monetizing, yes, first step is DistroKid. Then the second is to get copyright. You gotta get your shit copyright, bro. You gotta become a publishing artist. So, ASCAP. So, if you are a writer, a publisher, producer, whatever, you gotta get your ASCAP for each individual one. So, like for me, I'm a poet. So, I already have copywritten rights for certain things. But now I have to get copywritten for being a music artist or a writer, as you would say, for music. So no one can steal my shit. And then I have to copyright my songs so motherfuckers can't steal that either. So you definitely want to do that because people be sneaky. And y'all know it's been some artists on this app that come on YouTube. And they come on here, you thinking they somebody and they not. And, you be disappointed because you be fucking with their music. Like, damn, why would you do that to us? So that'd be a little disappointing, when you start liking somebody's music, then you find out it's not even their music. I only know of 2 people that did that on the Rap Fame app. But in real world, you had Milli Vanilli. Y'all remember Milli Vanilli? They was lip singing like a motherfucker. And they ended up getting in trouble when one day they was doing one of these. Let me show y'all. Doing one of these. And then they hit the speaker, and it was like, and then the audience was like, what the fuck is going on? They're not singing. Like, no, they're not singing, bro. And that's how they got told on. But then I was trying to think, it was a woman artist too that, but a lot of women artists what do you call it? Lip sync. And people be lip sync all the time. I only know a couple of people or women artists who actually be singing. Like I know Fantasia, that mic is on. Jill Scott, that mic is on. Monica, that mic on. Brandy, that mic is on. Whitney, that mic was on. Mariah sometimes got that mic on. Beyonce, I hear she pre-records and tries to do like a artistic. What do you call it? Not artistic. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it sounds like it's in the field. It sounds like it's in the arena. But she had her mic on too. I ain't trying to be sitting here sound on Beyonce, but sometimes she don't. But just think about it. If you're doing 100 fucking shows, your motherfucking voice box gonna eventually go out. You ain't gonna want to sing every damn show and you're dancing. Like, it gets tiring almost, I assume, you know? So, I don't know. But, yeah, you definitely want to get your shit copyrighted. You want to get your BMI, which is another form of, like, copyright rights. So those are the 3 things you need to start with to get monetized, okay? To get rights. So when you get on Spotify, they ask for all that shit. So I'm still trying to do my professional photo. So I was gonna do it myself with my camera, but now I'm gonna just I have a photographer out here now. His name is Scott, and he does video photography. So he's gonna do videos. He's gonna do my portfolio pictures. So, and then I also found a manager finally, but my manager is a little creepy. So I'm not doing another one, because as women, y'all know, we gotta go through a lot of shit, man. We gotta protect ourselves out here, because guys, it doesn't matter how trustworthy you want them to be. Some guys they see your titties, they see your ass, they see your face. Oh, you cute. Oh, you this and you smart. And why can I have a girl like you when I was your age? Like, bro, I'm gonna need you to just focus. Because my time is valuable. And I like to learn as I do so I can teach others. And so I'm gonna need you to stop that creepy shit and just come on. Like, let's go. Let's get to business. Do you want the bag or what? What do you want? So, yeah. So look out for that. Look out for sexual harassment. It's everywhere. It's in the office. It's shit at the supermarket. It's everywhere. I thought Kid Red was coming in. Hold on, let me see what she's doing. I don't know. It's okay. And I know a lot of my other people, they got kids and people, but it's okay. And then I know some people are over at WWD or Liddy in the City. You know what I'm saying? Getting their music played. So I'm not, I don't hate on that. Anywho. So do you have any questions for me, Black Ivy? Is there something you would like to know about me personally? If you're still here. I know I still only got one person hanging on. But this is good. This is my first one. I know I gotta be more consistent. Once I be consistent, people, they'll come. They'll be like, okay. Because sometimes I think it was like yesterday, I said, I'll be on tomorrow. And then I was just feeling like shit, so I didn't come on. So y'all have any questions for me, even when I in my live, y'all can go ahead and ask. I have a question under my community tab that asks about African American history. And hold on, I'm gonna go to it. Hopefully you can still see me. Not, I'm sorry. Let me see. So, oh wait, don't come on. Okay, so it's under my community tab. And it's asking, it says, why do you think African American studies is an elective and not a requirement in public schools? So that's one of the questions I'm prompting. And I know in certain schools, African American studies wasn't even offered. I remember when I was in my little suburban school, it was offered every other semester. So you couldn't even take it when you wanted to take it. You had to take it when a teacher was available to teach it. And there were teachers who just took on the responsibility because they really did want everyone to learn African American history. And oh, she's on. Come on, girl. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. So I know that sometimes it's because there's just not offered at the school, but then it's also because they just don't make it a requirement to learn African American history. So that's the question. So if you guys want to go over to my community tab and answer, the options are racism, systemic rejection by Blacks, meaning like they just don't want to take it, didn't have a standard curriculum. So that's a dig at Ron DeSantis talking about it. It's just not the standard of Florida. Like, bitch, public officials have never made it a requirement, and then it's not relevant. So I hope I don't ever see nobody say it's not relevant enough. It's like, it's so relevant because people don't understand how Black people really changed the culture of not only Americans, but Europeans, Africans, Middle Easterns, Australians, everywhere. We're every fucking where. So we definitely should be a requirement to learn. You have to. We taught you motherfuckers how to wipe your ass. Like if women, Black women, the Black African culture came here and taught Europeans how to be clean because they were just throwing shit and piss out the window. You know, I don't even know if they used tissue to wipe. I don't know what they used to wipe. But it was just disgusting. And that's how they was getting scabies. That's how the Black Plague happened. Because these people they weren't clean. And that's not to dig at any white people. I'm not against white people. I got white people in my fam. So I'm not racist at all. But facts are facts. And that's what they're trying to erase from our history. Is the fact that Black African Americans in each diaspora, Africans, Middle Eastern, Egyptians, even though they don't want to claim to be African, the Aboriginal Australian, the Black Mexicans, the Afro-Latinas of the world, all brought greatness to this world. And instead of embracing that greatness and being grateful for the contributions to the world, they're trying to take it away. And they don't want people to know that. I remember I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about who they thought created the cell phone. And they thought it was Asian people. And it wasn't. It was an African-American man who lived in Finland. And I had just learned that 2 weeks ago. And I was like, really? We did that too? Like, what didn't we do? Like, how do you not love being Black? Like, we are fucking amazing. So, you know, and then especially women, how we, you know how they say the woman is the neck to the head. And I feel like that's across all races. Women, God just made women a certain way. And we're just awesome. We are multitaskers. We can go to work, go to school, have the kids, go home and cook, do the laundry, still have time for sex. Like, come on, who's doing this shit, man? Not niggas, you know, especially not older niggas. And I just feel like the culture of dating. Oh, that's my other topic. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just skipping into topics. So the next topic is culture of dating. And where I was hoping I had more women to discuss this with in the chat. But we can discuss this anytime. You know, I can go and publish it and tear their ass up right now for not coming in. But yeah, And that's why I kind of like my podcast too on Podbean, because people were coming in there and we were talking, we all had conversations. So I think that's a piece that I do miss. That's why I'm really trying to get my Ustream up so I can invite guests. We can all talk together. So all of that will be, set up eventually. Baby steps. Baby steps. Hey, brother. For sure. Sorry, hold on. But yeah, I'm trying to think what I was getting at. Yeah, so right. As far as the the dating field now. And I don't know if it's just me. Well, I don't really date as much as I used to. But I've noticed from stories and past situations, men are literally becoming bitches. Men have this entitlement that is just, oh my God, like, what the hell? No one, I don't care which sex you is, not even a woman should have these type of entitlements. Like, men really believe women should take them out on a date and pay for the first date. And I'm like, hold up. The gay agenda is working because these heterosexual men are straight acting like bitches. I like an old school man who wants to open the door, open the car door, have flowers, want to meet your mama, not trying to have sex with you on the first date. That's the type of man, you know what I'm saying, that I married and that I feel like I try to attract in this world. But for some reason, people are like, guys are like, I don't know, it's just turning into this crazy environment. It's like, especially Black dating, it's just like, I don't know, man, it's getting crazy in these people in these parts. Like, I'm sure everyone is suffering because we're being conditioned to be selfish. We're being conditioned by the media to be prideful, money hungry, materialistic. And it's like, you have all these expectations, body conformity or body dysmorphia, because now you're like, oh my God, why not get a man because I don't have a big ass? I don't think that shit. I ain't got no ass, and I don't care. My motherfucking shit do what it do still. I ain't had no complaints ever. Okay, ever. So it don't matter. And that was a lie too. They've been pitching a big lie forever. Oh, guys like big ass. Some guys like big asses. Some guys don't. Like, I know a nigga who do not like big asses. Like, he like, nah, that shit just look like it stank. I don't care who you is. You can have the most beautiful face. But that ass, those big asses, man. It's like, how do you even wipe it? How does the whole cheek fit on the toilet? And I'm like, you gotta point there. And I'm like, you know what? My cheeks fit on this toilet, man. And I like that it fits. And it's a comfortable fit. It's not like too big. It's not too small. I feel like it's just right, especially for my body type. I'm like top heavy and my arms are huge, but my stomach is not. Okay, so I feel like I'm not fat because my stomach ain't fat. But I know I have like my big arms, but it's like muscle. Like, look at that. You know what I'm saying? I used to weight train and run track and stuff. So that's where that came from. And that's like the last part of my body that loses weight is my arms. But yeah, like, you have to deal with that self-doubt. Hey, where you been at? Like, nah, for real. Because I think I've been hitting you up a lot. Where you been at? You was MIA, girl. Little boots in the house. Hey, boots. Where you been at, though? Your ass dipped. She was like, all right, bye. I'm out. This app sucks. I feel like everybody's making that move, too, though. Like, everyone's moving to either SoundCloud, BandLab, Spotify, YouTube. People are branching out because it's like, you wasted all this money. At least if you're going to be wasting $100 on Benji's, or like, at least if you're going to be wasting $100 like you would like on Benji's, $100 can take you far on YouTube. $100 can take you far on BandLab. You can get, I don't know, I put like $3 on BandLab. I went from having like probably like 600 plays to like now I got, let me see. I think I got like, I'm gonna be honest too. I'm trying to cap. I got 1.19Ks now. I said that wrong. I have 1,019 plays now. And I just did that last week. I put $3. All I did was put $3 on BandLab, y'all. You know when you hit that boost, I put $3. It says I have, and then this time I put $0. I ended up just getting the membership. And it says I have 46 engagements total. That means the total number of times a user has interacted with my profile. And that's just in 18 days. And then I've had 4,832 impressions. That's the total number of times my profile was seen on BandLab. So, well, I don't like that ratio. 4,000 people seeing me and only 46 people engaged. So that'd be like that on numbers. That's how it's on every platform I see. Like they'll be having like 200,000 views, but then there'll be like 20,000 likes. They'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? People are too lazy to say great job, and people are too lazy to click a like, and it's just like it's like 2 seconds. Just do that. Just hey, hey, great job or whatever. 2 seconds. But it still says people are looking and seeing my page. I've been studying for real estate. So I didn't have time for, girl, I feel you. That's how it was when I was in my social work program. Yes, I'm doing my hair. Okay, this is Women's Day. But yeah, social work, man, when I say that program was the hardest shit I ever did in my life. And I was so proud of myself because I graduated at the top of my class. I graduated summa cum laude. But it was so hard, y'all. I feel like those 4 years was the brokest years of my life. I was so broke, okay? Because they wanted you to do internship. Then you in school for about 8 hours. Because it was my fault because I'm an overachiever sometimes. I had like 5 classes, y'all, so that's on me. But, and then I'm not doing just the internship they gave me. I'm doing even additional volunteer work that I started from my last internship or my last class that make you do all, girl. And I tell you, I was broke. I was working at Target as a CSM, not CSM. Is it CSM? I was that's at Walmart. I was a customer service manager there. But no, I was in customer service. I also was a cashier. I also worked on the floor. I used to try to do so many hours. When I tell you, I used to leave Target at like 10, 11 o'clock at night and then go to this reservation. My other job, it was a tea time. It was for golfing, like all the golfing resorts all over America. I used to then go do that from 5 a.m. to 1 and then go to work or then go to class, then go to school. I ain't never get no sleep. I lost so much weight. I was still broke because I was doing all that stuff part-time. I was spending my money on people I was helping. I think, but you know how God bless you when you blessing others. So, I wanted my own place. So I was like, you know what? I want my own place. My mom was like, get your own place. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to do it. So it was so hard because when you don't have rental history, I didn't have credit at the time, y'all. It wasn't bad, but it was just like a learning lesson. It was like, damn, I feel bad for a person who older than me and still ain't got none of this. Damn. Woo. Okay. So what you do, here's a gem. If you've never had your own apartment, right? You don't have no rental history. You can't get a co-signer. Get in touch with the property owner. Okay? Get someone of authority, whether it be your boss at work, a pastor, teacher, principal, whoever. Get them to write you a recommendation letter. Okay? They will write you a recommendation letter. You give it to the property owner that's showing like you're responsible, or it's like if you work the job for a while, they just want to see that you have income and that you're responsible. Like if you don't have no credit to, it's like, well, you ain't got credit. I don't have a picture, a snapshot of like your responsibility, because it's essentially that's what credit's for, to see the human adults, how responsible you are, how trustworthy and reliable and dependable you are in this life called adulthood. So when you're young, like I was in college, he was like, you know what? I like how you went about this. No one even told me this. I just, like, when you're in social work, you learn little things. And I'm like, well, if you do that for a grant, maybe I can do that to get an apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I did it. I talked to him like I had some sense. He was like, okay. And then he gave me a 6-month lease. He's like, I'm going to give you a 6-month lease. But guess how much my rent was, y'all? You would never guess how much my rent. I was in Chicago. This is when I was in Chicago, on East Side, South Shore. Shout out to Chicago Bully. You would never guess how much my rent was. $475 a month. I kid you not. And to get the place, all I had to do is pay $950. I was in that, and it was a studio, but it was a nice big studio. My first place, it was mine. You know what I'm saying? I did the air mattress shit. I ain't had no furniture, but I ain't care. I remember I used to go on my house. This is before I even had the air mattress, but I was working at Target, y'all. So I remember the first paycheck I got, I went and got me a nice little air mattress. Girl, what? Sure did. Got me a nice little comforter set. Make that bitch look good. Decorated my shit. I was there for I think I was there for 5 years in that studio, paying $400. And he never went up on my rent, y'all. He never went up on my rent. We had a great relationship. But that's why networking and making connections is so important in this life. If you can't do nothing else, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. And that's a fact, okay? Because people will remember how you treat them. People will remember how you approach them. That first impression, it does matter, okay? So, sometimes I get crazy. So I'm pretty sure people, my first person, this is crazy. But low key, in my personal life, professional life, I've always kept my connections professionally, educationally. I used to be a 3rd grade teacher. Okay, so y'all, I've had I did paralegal for a year. I was a pharmacy technician for 2 years. I've been doing recruiting. My profession now that I do, the reason why I be trying to stunt, whatever. I'm a recruiter. I'm a healthcare recruiter. But I was a social worker. I was a QIDP. I was a operations manager for an adult rehabilitation place. I used to be an education coordinator. I did Target. I did Walmart. I worked at Chick-fil-A. I had so many experiences, and I feel like it's important. They used to make fun of people who are job hopping, but guess what? I used to have 2-3 jobs at a time, still going to school, and that's how I stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was able to maintain and grow. So there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep hustling, girl. And you said you passed yours. Well, congratulations. Okay, get your money then. I'll stop talking. Congratulations. Okay, so where are you at? Because I might need to, I want to go into rehabbing homes and stuff. So if you know areas that need rehab or something like that, let me know. Put me on. But congratulations, girl. That is so good. That is good. And I love when I hear women, specifically women, getting in their bag, getting better than themselves. It ain't never too late. You can be 50-some years old, 60-some, 70. It don't matter how old you is. It ain't never too late to do what you want to do. you know, and it takes people a while, especially in your environment, depending on your environment. People do stunt your growth, especially if your environment is only riddled with miseducated, undereducated, impoverished, marginalized individuals. I remember when I first started as a social worker, I was taking care of the 16-year-old guy. Mind you, we over east, okay? And I know you talk to Chicago Bully. Over east is literally 15 minutes from downtown, honey. It's a one bus away. You get on a Jeffrey 14 and you are downtown in 10 minutes. He never been downtown. And that happened. Illinois, 1 hour and a half from Chicago. Yeah, I remember you from Chicago. I feel like that's why we clicked. But yeah, it's literally 10 minutes. He never was down. He never went downtown. He was like, I never thought I had a reason to go down there. I thought it was just for rich people. I'm like, see, and that's another thing. It's all about messaging too. It's all about, and I remember, you know, when we were younger, we had community when we were younger. The next door neighbor would tell on you. The next door neighbor is yelling at you. The next door neighbor will whoop your ass, okay? Your mama said you couldn't go outside until she got home at 3. I remember one time a lady told on me. I was in the alley playing basketball with a little crate. I even made a freestyle about it. And my mom beat my ass. Oh, you thought you was asleep? I told you to wait. You couldn't wait an hour? Mom, come on. I was right by the house. You know how you, come on, Mom. So, yes. But now people like, it ain't my business. And yes, it is. Make it your business. All we got is each other, especially in the Black community. If that stops, what we gonna do, y'all? We can't let these people win. We can't let them not take our greatness away. We were born great. We were all born with a purpose. Everybody, every individual in this world was born with a purpose. God gave you a purpose. You got to tap the fuck in. You got to tap in. Oh, which one? South Village? I remember I used to live near South Village. I used to live in Stager. I lived in Stager, Richmond Park, Park Forest, Country Club Hills, Harvey. Yes, I moved a lot. Let's see. There's another one. Oh, I had to, man, I used to be bad as hell though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I get straight A's, but my ass would stay in detention. I ain't gonna lie. I always had an attitude problem. I ain't gonna say that. You know, like I am a happy-go-lucky person sometimes, but my attitude, I be asking God, like, why you just ain't took it away yet? Please take it away. Take it away. It's like my patience is low now. I feel like the older I get too, my patience is like, bitch, I gotta go. I don't even like arguing with people no more. They be like, all right, I'm done. Can't. And I am confrontational, but I be like, yo, I can't no more. It's just too much. It's too much. Especially, and I don't think I'm right about everything, but I do have to catch myself sometimes. Be like, yes, you are educated. Yes, you do try to be in the know, but you don't know everything. And we don't. Shit, we don't know everything. I know I don't know everything, but I try to know what I need to know so I can share it. I need my energy. Exactly. That's what I was telling, what's his name? I ain't gonna say his name, but I was telling that person that, and they were like, yeah, you know, she was fine. I'm like, no, she wasn't. She like that shit at all. I was like, oh my God, I hope she don't stop fucking with me because y'all dumbasses. I was scared, girl. I was like, please don't stop fucking with me because these motherfuckers are dumb. And I'm like, please don't tell me. She was like, man, that shit was trash. I'm like, no, don't tell him that. That was one day. You should have been there when Lucas Skywalker was interviewing. I don't know what the fuck's going on today. Like, take some control. I'm like, but it's still kind of lit, and you know, people are coming in. So I was like, fuck yeah, just let it happen, pretty. But no, I don't like that. And I checked every last one, and then I deleted my group again because I had the Confess Show telly group. And my telly groups be lit. I ain't gonna lie, they do be lit. And I didn't think they would be, but then when I got a message saying that I was on limitations on telly because somebody reported me, and I was like, get banned on telly? And they were like, yeah, they said that you were adding them to groups that they didn't want to be in. And I'm like, who the fuck is on? I had like a couple of people, but the people who left, I kind of already figured they were gonna leave. Like I knew, that's why I don't even try to put her in a group. And if I see somebody try to put her in a group, I'll be like, no, she doesn't want to be in a group. She doesn't want to be in a group. Don't do it. I don't want to hear her mouth. I don't want to hear it. But well, one day you were like, that's my guy, he's cool. I was like, man, I tried to tell him. I be trying to avoid that shit, man, because people do be on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. And I'd be like, no, this group supposed to be positive, you guys. Let's share information. But it's like, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta see what reality is here, come fast, and people are just not gonna be mature. You just gotta check yourself when you feel that those damn, this shit don't want to get no damn break. Because I had my mom last weekend, and it was been a while, and that was the same motherfucker that had me wilding out. And I'm like, I had a moment, I had a flashback when I did my podcast. Then the motherfucker was there in the chat, and I just went in. Like, okay, I don't know who's gonna watch this, but the truth is the truth. And somebody violated the fuck out of me, and then try to play dumb about violating me. And then still to this day, like yesterday, somebody came up to me and was like, did you tell such and such that I told you this and this? And I was like, I'm not that type of bitch that's finna sit here and cap either. I'm gonna say, yeah. This is exactly what happened. And I'm gonna tell you verbatim what happened. Because it is what it is. But how are you going around asking somebody about something you did? You did this. Did they tell me? You did it. It's already out. You did it. Why are you caring who told me? You didn't tell me. And it took 7 months to find this information out. Okay? And I've already started healing from it and everything. It came back up. And of course, I wowed out that. But it taught me something that day I did it. Every time I wild out, I learn from it. Because 9 times out of 10, if I ain't wilding out, I probably was intoxicated. Because, so now that just shows me sometimes I can, like, we having a good time. But once I'm emotional about it, it gets even bigger if I'm under, the influence. So, yes, no, I know not to really, I thought I was mature enough to do it, but I'm still not there yet. So those are the times we got to take accountability for your own actions too and not blame someone else. So that happened last week, but my thing now is I just avoid it. I'm on my Black Ivy shit. Like the only group I'm in now is the one that Key put me in because Key is sweet. She's nice. I feel like everybody in that group is productive and mature. You'll never have no bullshit in that group. I feel like any group I get in with Black Ivy, it be chill as hell. Everybody be on their shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? And not to just always put Black Ivy on the spot, but I've always liked how she moved on the app. I don't even remember one time you and, what's her name? Lily was getting into it, and you just kept it short, like, yo, and it was all right. And then there was a this, and then it was like, I'm gonna take it to the music, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. So I'm like, see, and then my dumb ass up in the motherfucking chat arguing for 10 hours, like I ain't working. I'm at work. Sitting here, I'm answering the phone. Thank you for calling international. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, this is Bridget. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Like, because I had like 3 phones, y'all. And I was like, I had to reschedule an interview that I was supposed to do because I'm sitting here arguing with some strange motherfucker I don't know. And I had to check myself one day. Like, bitch, this is not, I'm not going to stop. My money is not, nah. So when it started affecting that, I was like, all right, I gotta sit it down. I gotta get off. I had to turn my notifications off and pray about it, y'all. Yes, I do work hard. I really work hard to gain connections. I work hard to just in life, period. I like it. I like working hard. I like helping people. That's I'll be doing that to the day I die. I remember when I was in church heavy, I used to be a leader in the church, and a prophet came and she told me that I was going to be a prophet and that, and I remember I used to have dreams, a lot of dreams. And I used to, I had discernment, I had the gift of discernment with certain people. Even at work, I would say something to someone, they'd be like, how the hell hey, and I'll be like, I don't know, it just God put it on my spirit. If it's hey, you want to pray, and then I'll be praying for people at work, y'all. I remember when I was working at Texas Roadhouse, it was this girl. She always was so nice, and she'd be like, "Hi," she's just so sweet, like she's me when I'm not drunk. Hi, what's up? Yay! And then that day, I came in, and her vibe, her energy, her frequency was just off, y'all. And I was like, God put it on my heart to just, sometimes I don't want to be in people's business, but for her to be from that to what I saw, I knew something was wrong. And I was like, I ain't judging, I ain't even asking her business, y'all. I said, let's pray. And she looked at me like, huh? I said, let's pray. Let's pray right now. I said, because your frequency ain't that today. When I come in, usually, hey, what's up? I said, I want her today. Let's go. And she was like, okay. And she started crying, y'all. And I prayed hard. And our manager was in the office with us. And my manager just looked at me like, okay. Because, I got a filthy mouth. So she probably looked at me like, oh, I didn't know you were like spiritual like this. Okay. And when I say I pray like I was an old lady in the Baptist church. Okay. In the name of Jesus. Like, even if y'all can see, like, even my thing come up right now. You see, that's my Bible right there. I don't know if you see it. Let me see. Can you see it? I'll be in my Bible, y'all. I don't play with that. That's why I do be having to repent, take accountability, apologize. I know a lot of people used to hate when I cuss their ass out, and then the next day I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Because I have to do that. I can't just say sorry to God. I didn't do it to God. I did it to his child. So I got to say sorry. I'm going to try not to do it. Don't piss me off again. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to do it again. But I got to always take accountability. I got to always, be like, okay, this is what you need to work on. I still got to work on my attitude. I ain't going to lie. But I've been praying hard, y'all. I've been praying for the last 3 months. I've been in my Bible heavy. But I've had my moments, the demons, especially when you really trying to get your life together spiritually, because you got to be good emotionally and spiritually for your next level. Your next level blessings is not going to come until you right within. That's just the way it is. Okay? That's just the facts. So when people be like, oh, why hasn't it happened? Because you ain't right. Stop worrying about this, that, and other. Women, stop trying to still have sex with these nothing ass niggas. Take care of yourself. Be celibate. It's okay to not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I got a little thing on my pillow right now, okay? Because I ain't got time for this shit. I don't got time for this shit. I don't want it. If your spirit ain't right, I don't want it. And then I definitely can't do nothing with you if I don't love you. Because I love myself. So I gotta love you too. And you gotta love me. And if you don't love me, but you trying to do something, I know it ain't making love, it's fucking. And we not gonna be doing that. No, you finna get every crevice of this body, honey. You not finna get yours. No. I want my hair rubbed. I want everything rubbed. You know what I'm saying? Leg rub, slap it down. You finna do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if that ain't happening, I take care of myself. I know that's a sin too. I'm sorry, Lord, and then I be having arguments with God, y'all. I'll be like, God, today, I don't know if I can control it. I don't know. I'm going to read the Bible. I'm going to see. I'm going to look it up. And it does it's a scripture in the Bible. I don't know off the top of my head, y'all. I ain't that great with the remembering shit like that. But it is a scripture in the Bible where it talks about exerting yourself like the semen, you're not supposed to be wasting your seeds. So I always, when I'm done, I think about it like, I'm sorry for wasting my seeds, but nobody else trying to get it right now. What do you want? And even if they are, I don't want to give it to them. So I'm sorry, okay? But I've been in control. I've been in control lately. I have. But I got it in my pillow right now because I'm like, y'all know when it gets to the end of the month or, the time it's going to come or whatever, it's like it intensifies. And you like, dang, is this the devil? And you know the devil the one that gave him the period. So he be trying us, man. That's why you gotta stay with a man. You gotta have your man, keep your man. If he want to be kept, obviously, because some niggas, I keep fucking fussing with this damn brain, y'all. Let me see. Even God smiles. I've been married for 6 years. Been together 9. He's my best. That's how I feel about mine. I did some dumbass shit, y'all. I did. But he forgave me. He did. He forgave me. But I did do some dumbass shit. And, I don't know. It's like, when you meant to be with somebody, y'all do become best friends. Like even when you meant to be girlfriends with somebody, it's like that first instant click. It just happens. It's not forced. Y'all are thinking the same shit, or you've been through the same shit, or it's just y'all can play off each other. Even in relationships, what makes you strong, or if he's weak in something, you strong in it, and y'all play off each other. It's like that in female relationships too. Like, I used to be a little fast when I was younger. And I remember I had a friend who she just didn't play. Like, man, she didn't play. And I remember one time she checked the shit out of me, y'all. She checked me. That's how you want to be treated? Is that how you treat yourself? I'm like, no. So that's how you could take yourself out to get a steak at Ruth Chris, bitch. I'm like, you right. Because y'all know them days when you just dating it because you want to go out to eat. I used to be that person. I used to be a car booty too. Like, his got a nice car, type shit when I was younger. And, we all go through that shit. But yes, you gotta live and you gotta learn. And that's okay, but you gotta have good friends. You gotta have real people around you. And you gotta be real with yourself. And that's how my name, I remember A-Dog, I know she like, girl, you begged me for this goddamn collab and you taking all day. Her motherfucking question was deep as hell. I'm like, you ain't never asked nobody no deep question like this. And if you did, I'll remember. Or maybe they just took you, with a grain of salt. And I'm not. I really, and I ain't gonna spoil what the question is until it drop. But the question she asked me had me really think. I couldn't even freestyle, y'all. I was trying to freestyle on it. I couldn't even do that. I was just like, babe, I really want to dig deep. I'll tell y'all since y'all here what the question was. So her question was, what is the meaning of my name? And where, it made me really think, like, I've had this name since 2011. Okay, so it's been around almost 12 years since I had this name. I've been writing poetry since I was 8, but it wasn't confessed, I didn't become confessed until I was like, what's that, 20? But it was beforehand. I used to call myself Confessed Poetry. Or no, so what happened was I used to research confessional poetry. So a confessional poet would be considered somebody named Sylvia Plath. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her, but she writes poems about suicide, depression, her dad molesting her, stuff like that. So when you're a female, and that's another female issue that one of the topics I'm going to talk about, but I ain't going to talk out of death. But yeah, so when I start thinking about that and I start thinking about my experiences, I was like, you know what? I want to write confessional poetry because I feel like I write every style. Actually, I'm actually a published poet, y'all. I actually was invited to this tournament for all women. They pick 48 women across the world, and they picked me. and I'm in the tournament right now. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback on. It's 3 rounds, and you're in. They split you up in 8 groups. Is it 8 groups? 5 groups of 8 or 8 groups, whatever. I think it's 8 groups, and then you color coordinate. My color was so happy red. Y'all know I love that color. So my color was red, and then they actually gave me. Oh, can I bring it up on here? I don't know how to do all that stuff yet, but when I learn how to show y'all pictures and things like that, I will edit. What am I editing? Anywho, thank you. Oh, I can go. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. So I ended up getting published through this site called allpoetry.com. You are actually published. They send you a certificate and everything. And they say, no one else can use this name, and no one else can use, like, write my poems or nothing. They copyright for you and everything. So if you ever go on my page on allpoetry.com, which I will start doing, I'm going to start reading my poetry too, so y'all can see the difference between my rap and my poems. I have over, 12, 6, 18, 19, 21, 22, I have 23 awards for my poems. And that's if, like, you get in tournaments, contests, things like that. So I'm considered one of the top poets on the site. But there's people who got plenty, like, more awards. So they ended up giving me an orange fly. Okay. So the theme this year was insects and spiders. And you have to write a poem about this shit. Let me know if you see it. I have to write a poem about this. This orange fly. Okay. So 10 judges judge it. So far, 4 has reviewed. So all 10 have to review before you can go to the next round. And then you have to knock the people in your group out. So one of the bitches I hate, I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand a bitch. Remember, me and her got into it bad because I had wrote a song. That's how I first started. That's when I found rap fame too. I was looking for instrumentals. So I wrote a song called Dangers of a Lonely Heart. Or Dangers of Being Lonely. It was my first time writing a song. But it was a poem. It was like a poem song. And it was like a little slow beat. And I sung it. I actually published it on Rap Fame. That was like one of my first things I published on there. And I got some good feedback on it. So that's some people, I guess people was like, oh, you're great. All right, okay. So this bitch put me as a bronze. She gave me 3rd place. My song was better than everybody there. But for whatever reason, she was like, well, it was great. And like, she tried to give me this. She gave me the most bomb ass. Let me see if I can find that shit. She gave me the most bomb ass feedback for the damn poem. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm finna get gold, bitch. I'm finna get that gold medal. She gave me bronze, bro. If I play you, I wish my speaker was. Let me see. Can I try to? When I tell y'all, maybe, let me see. I think my other course somewhere over here. But when I tell y'all, if I'm gonna put the damn song. Let me see if I can even upload that bitch on Rap Fame. If I showed y'all the damn song that you motherfuckers picked over, man, that's how you know it's. Apologize if there's any Caucasian people watching. That's some damn white shit. Okay, so me and her ain't been cool since then. Because how the fuck, I don't know. And even when they do like a review, I used to do a show too. Like I used to have a podcast for my poetry. And they did a show and they replay all the music. I mean, all the entries on the show. And then they go by order how people want. When my shit came up, somebody was 4th. And I felt like she should have got at least silver. I forget her name, but hers was really good. And they gave her 4th. I was like, what? So then when I heard mine, the guy went crazy. He was like, he said, oh, okay, it is getting better. Okay. Because he said hers, he's like, it can't get no better than that. And that's 4th. He heard mine. He was like, okay. And then he heard the person after me and he wasn't as excited. Okay. And then the person that won, he did not have the same reaction. And I know he was thinking, what the fuck everybody else is thinking, because they was in the comments saying, Confess should have got gold. So I knew I wasn't crazy, okay? So her response was like, oh, it's amazing, 10 this, 10, 10, blah, blah, 10. And then gave me a 7 for something else. And I was like, what the fuck? And that's how I went down to bronze. And she gave the other bitches 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, okay, bitch, I got you. So me and her start fucking with each other. I start fucking with her. So the orange flyer that y'all just seen, the poem for that is called The Origin of the Larvae. So it's 3 rounds. So my first round, I thought, if I gotta do 3 rounds, I guess I will, and I have to speak as if I'm the fly, y'all. So I'm like, I'm gonna say how I was born. You know what I'm saying? So in my poem, I'm describing how my motherfucking parents, my fly parents, got it on. You know what I'm saying? Hand sex and stuff, and how reproduction of the fly is done. And I literally did it in a poetic way. So do y'all want to hear that shit? If so, let me know in the comments if you want to hear the poem. If not, I'll just read her response and then tell you what the fuck she gave me. Because she went in, she did the same shit again. Okay, cool. I'll read it. So the poem goes like this. Premeditated pollination set fire to strawberry temptations. A calculated phase, not yet, a metamorphic sensation. Thunderous showers of April beckons the sun's painful distractions. My parents emulate cycles of God creations. Reproductive nature with hopeful detachments, growing bigger with flakes the size of sand fragments. Sun starts to panic, another larvae in a hostile entrapment. The will to set free has summons energy for the weak. Hatching like a bird in the tree, it's transparent, but the others can see my wings, stripping away maternal and paternal coating, revealing transparent wings, clearing the pastures for amber flies floating. Dreams of this beautiful day, the smell of a dutiful lay, eggs escaping, becoming frogs' prey. My shell tumble, falling into the ground with a tremblesome shake. Blooming May looms today. I awake. Oh, my cocoon, what awaits? And then that's it. End poem. So let me know what you think in the comments of my poem. And I was trying to give y'all energy for that one. It could be a little horror because, you know, poetry sometimes, if you're not really into it, you know. Hey, I just read my poem for some, just tell me your name in my DM, because I like to know people's names. I don't even know Black Eye name yet, but she probably not gonna tell me because, you know, it's okay when we get there. But yeah, so poem, I was just explaining to them how I'm an actual copywritten published poet. I don't just say my name poet. I am actually a published poet. Won over 20 awards. I was picked for an all-female tournament out of every poet you can think of on the platform that we're on. They picked 48 female poets, 48 poets across the world to enter this tournament. And they picked me. So now I'm awaiting 6 more judges to give me my scores. And it's 3 rounds. So the first round, you pretty much are trying to knock out everybody in your group. So I believe they pick 2 or 3 people out of the group. Then they move you on to the next round. And so far, I was just telling them about this woman how I even got on Rap Fame was, my first song was on this app, was on Our Poetry, and you had to create a song with a beat that she found some whack ass beat. But I put a great song on it. Like, it was like, I did that, right? And that was my first time really, and it was a poem to me. I didn't even think of it as a song at the time, last year. And she gave me a bronze medal. But when we did the live call for the actual contest, everybody went crazy for mine, but she gave me low scores. And she's another judge for this tournament. And this bitch gave me a 3 out of 5. When everybody else was giving me 5s or 4 out of 5, she gave me 3. So I think the bitch just a hater. Okay, because this is every time that's why I be like, oh, who the judges? Because man, if this bitch the judge, I don't know, because she be on some other shit. And I called her ass out because y'all know how I am. I'm a direct person. I called her. I said, what made you think I deserve bronze? And she was like, well, it was just so many great songs, so many great poems. But everybody went crazy for mine. Like the reaction was not the same for your silver and your gold medals. That should say something. She was like, well, I just thought that. No. And then because, this is the thing. Like, I'm going to read her number 3 feedback. The imagery in this is absolutely fantastic. You have a nice, tricky rhyme scheme that subtly plays into a really good storytelling right. And whereas this is a beautiful right, once the battle round start, you'll have to kick into attack mode. No doubt this is a wonderful piece. Piece 3. How do you get a 3 after this critique? Then she gonna say, you gotta battle it out. But then I'm reading, and I'm not a hater. Everybody know I'm not a hater. I will congratulate the fuck out of you. But if I'm reading the other people in my group and their poems don't even have, it's like, Black people got flavor, period. And I feel like I think I'm the only Black girl in this tournament too, which is another sad thing. That's sad in its own motherfucking thing. But to tell me all of this great feedback and then to give me a 3, y'all don't think that's a smack in the face? It's okay, poem on the man. Thanks for coming by. I think it's a slap in the face. So then, like, my number 4 out of 5, they gave me a long ass response too. And it was just a great introduction of your mask, a new birth, a sense of anticipation. Like, okay. I love poets because we be so extra, bro. The wordplay be on point. But like everybody else love it. And then of course she's always so I'm like, whatever. I didn't say nothing to her this time. Like usually you're supposed to respond when they critique. You're supposed to say like, thank you. Explain like your background, or it's called poet notes. So you're supposed to give poet notes into like the background and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm writing about an orange fly. Like, I'm not going to go through all of that. I'll see if it was like one of my personal poems. Like, one of my personal poems, and I go deep, y'all. I be going deep. That's why Spitter was one. No, it wasn't Spitter. It was Sway, actually. Sway was one of the first people to be like, dude, I know you freestyle, but like, you were right. You were a poet. You're a real life poet. And I had let him hear one of my poems. And he was like, you need to write your songs like you do your poetry. And I was like, damn, that's deep. You're right. And then that's when I started doing. But I don't write a lot of songs because I don't really like my singing voice that much. I think I need singing lessons. So I was like, ooh. But like my raps, I've been getting better and better. But like, yeah, that's the first person like, you need to just do that. I was like, all right. So like, have you ever heard of Dante's Inferno? Or like the 7 deadly sins? I have a whole poem, but it's too long. I'm not gonna read it. It's too long. But if you ever want to read my poetry, it's on allpoetry.com. I'll put it in the chat box. And then it's the same thing, Confess Poet. I'm sorry, I just had pneumonia all fucking week. And thought I was gonna die. Allpoetry.com/confess. I'm gonna put that in my YouTube too and start reciting do like a short, do my shorts, but like, and do it on TikTok. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing on TikTok when I first got on. I used to just do quick poems, like freestyle poems. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, you do hair too? We do have a lot to like. It's a lot of people here that I have like vibes with, man. Like genuine vibes. Like it's not fake. You don't have to fake it with me. And I be telling everybody that you don't gotta fake it with me. Be yourself. I don't even judge people. Like until you come for me, then it's like I got to, man. How am I supposed to defend myself? But then even God says, don't do that. Just keep it moving. But I'm human. I'm sorry, Jesus. But yeah, I would say come as you are and be who you are. And I have to love you for that. I can't love you if you don't love yourself. And that's what people fail to realize sometimes. Like, how you expect somebody to love you and you don't love you? Even the bad parts of you gotta love that shit. You gotta keep trying to change it, but you gotta embrace that shit. That's the only way you gonna learn. You can't be like, you can't avoid who you are. That's the one thing you ain't gonna never be able to do is avoid you. I don't care where you move to. And I had to learn that too when I moved to Texas. I don't know what I'm saying. I was going through some stuff in Chicago. And I thought, I'm gonna move to Texas. I'm gonna get a fresh start. But I brought myself. Okay? I was a suitcase too. Bringing all the same shit I had wrong in Chicago with me in Texas. And that's how my ass got on motherfucking probation, okay? My attitude. Fighting and shit. I was like, I'm good, I ain't fighting no more. No. And that was my problem when I was younger, y'all. I used to fight all the time. I remember I had straight A's. I'd go to the teacher after the fight. They'd be like, she's suspended for 3 days. I'd go to my teacher like, hey, can you give me the work that you're going to be doing? And, I'm going to be out anyway. Might as well. And I remember my teacher was like, you know what? I'm going to see if they can get you in school. Because they used to hate having to send me, man, I didn't care. Give me all the work, each teacher, each class, or whatever you're going to have for the next 2 weeks because I'm gone. I already know. I remember once I got expelled. I knew I wasn't coming back. I still asked for my homework because I didn't want to be behind. Matter of fact, this was my senior year. My senior year. And it wasn't even my fault, bro. It wasn't my fault. Motherfuckers gonna tell me I don't have naturally curly hair. Like y'all can see right here. You know what I'm saying? Got the Latina in me. I get. You can see that. It's curly. This bitch tried to tell me one of my hair. And that wasn't even the killing point. The killing point was when she had her friends coming to the classroom. And then one of the girls who I'm thinking is my friend, and we kicked it and everything. I mean, we went to homecoming together and everything. Threw my graded papers at me, mad because I got an A+. I was the only person in the class that got an A on the test. Can't help it. I'm a damn nerd. I'm a cool nerd. Whatever. Threw my motherfucking paper, girl. That was when I was done because they was already talking shit the whole time. Okay. And then you had Ashanti in there talking, Rihanna talk, Ashley talk. All these bitches just kept on fucking with me. So eventually I snapped. And I started throwing wood chairs. Y'all know them old ass wood chairs in high school? Man, I'm talking about fuck these bitches up with these motherfucking wood chairs. Had me fucked up. Man, my attitude was so bad, y'all. I should have went to jail for that for real. And they expelled me. I'm like, but I had told on them and everything. I usually don't be snitching, but I ain't want to get expelled. That was my senior year. Shit, I had to go all the way to Wheaton, Warrenville. You know what that said, girl? Wheaton. That's like by DuPage County, by Schaumburg. Girl, I had to go all the way by the white boo to finish school. But that school was the best school. I wish I went there all 4 years. I swear I do. I mean, they was learning pop lit. They had a class where you just read all day. That's all you do. And then on the 6 week mark, you talk about the book. That's it. You don't gotta do shit else but read and go. The whole class you just read. Easiest fucking A ever. Cause I was like, it's not senior. I'm just taking all. I had only elective class left anyway, and I had like 4 classes. I think 4 or 3 classes left. I took creative writing, Pop Lit, and gym. I think I had gym. I always liked gym. I took something else too. I had creative writing. I had something else. What was it? I think it was math because I was, and man, anything else, everything I'm good at. Math, I still get good grade, but it take me a while. Y'all. I feel like I'm a little slow. I can't be no accountant. Don't have me. I was a tax preparer too. I don't know how the fuck I did that shit. But money's different. I feel like as long as you learn the codes and all that shit, you good. But all that damn extra calculus, what? Y'all keep that. I remember in college I had to take statistics, and I felt like it was calculus to me. But I eventually got it together with that. But nah, math is my only like kryptonite. I see a math problem, I'll be like, what? I'm like, oh God, thank you. I don't got no kids. Cause I don't even want to change up math and shit. Like, how mama's dealing with this? I was just went out with my friend Brittany the other day. She was just telling me how they teaching them 3 different ways to come up with the same answer. What the fuck? Why? Like, just making life difficult for no reason. But anyways, I know I talked your ear off. But I am going to have it Ustream to where I'm going to be doing interviews. Usually I do interviews on Wednesdays. Today I wanted to make it the Women's Day because when I first did it the first week, it was supposed to be women's because I had told, not Trapiana, I think it was Unique, Anonymously Unique. I think is that how you say her name? Unique? I just call her Unique. She's a sweetheart too, though. You be having some poppy vibes. Oh, I didn't know you can't, girl. But yeah, so she's very supportive. Unique's so supportive. But hopefully by next week I can get all the girls, some of the girls, I know all of them ain't gonna come. But yeah, we can have some real good girl talk. You know. And yeah. So if you got some questions for me, want to know anything about me, you can go ahead and ask now. I got 9 more minutes and then I'm gonna go. And I'm probably gonna do another freestyle video and then finish. Actually, I finally came to this moment where I know I'm gonna tell A-Dog now this verse. Y'all just help me. Ain't that something? But yeah, you have questions? Any questions for me, guys? Anything you want to know? Anything I haven't said? I'll tell y'all all my business anyway. I really do. People be like, you're not. I don't care. Anybody, you have a battle. Like I got a battle. Oh, I got a battle, Miss Vicious, on the 28th, so in 2 days. And when I tell y'all, my motherfucking verse is to her. Hold on, because I don't even fuck care. She even see this bitch. You still not gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna do one that I ain't gonna put in there. It's still fire though. Let me see which one I'm not gonna put in there. I say blackouts from too many 4 locos. Nah, said I don't wait. Hold on, fuck that shit up. Nah, said don't this bitch look like? Oh no. That's why I took it out because I ain't write that shit right now. Hold on, wait. I'm not even putting that in there, so the bitch started looking. No, I ain't putting it in there. Hey, all that shit was fighting me though. Ever since I heard this bitch, I wanted to take a dump because I don't give a shit if it's 1-on-1 or I got a number 2s. 4-5 viciously obliterated, blending V, pity you, looking like a fool to be thinking I'ma duck you, but fuck it, on 3, I gotta get this heat, start okay, yeah, sorry, I returned it, but man, that hoe, I feel like I got into my Draco bag on this bitch. She don't make me mad, because I was trying to battle Draco, so now I'm giving her Draco energy, so this bitch better come. Then she all try to say, yesterday, you're gonna come back in the group 2 days before. Yeah, because y'all be on some bullshit. I don't even want to come to this group. I don't come to this group. And then you want to come in. As soon as I come in this motherfucker, you want to start talking shit. Bitch, say that shit for the 28th. We're not even beefing. That's the funny part. Like, I actually like bitches, right? And I was trying to battle her a whole year ago. Because when I first came on a whole year ago, I was battling top tier motherfuckers. Like, I didn't want to battle no weak ass motherfuckers. I wanted to learn. I wanted to be challenged. So I was battling Sid, Sway. I was battling who else I battled that was top tier? I battled G5. I battled I battled so many fucking people. I battled this dude Adonis, Adidas. I knew he was gonna kill me, but I didn't give a fuck. I showed up. Wicked. A lot of motherfuckers who lyrical. I'm like, you can't get better unless you challenge yourself. You just can't. You're not. Motherfuckers be trying to take the easy way. I don't want the easy way. I want the hard way. I definitely made it hard for myself here. Not on purpose, technically, but like, hey, it is what it is. I learned, and you just gotta get better. You gotta want to be better. Musically, artistically, and creatively. It's okay. Challenge yourself all the time. Nothing wrong with it. These are my work hours, so I got lucky to catch you tonight. Oh, I usually don't do it this late, but I had a lot going on today. I usually do it at 5 Central Standard Time, which is probably still too early for certain people, but I was trying to be nice because I know people like going to see the Liddy in the City show. So I was trying to, be thoughtful, but then I kept getting death threat calls from this motherfucker telling me, you want to be my op? You want to be my op? No, I don't want to be your op. You said you don't give me the platform no more. I made my own. And that's straight like that. The fuck? I'm not going to be begging you to get on no motherfucking show. Then motherfuckers talking about who's that motherfucker. So motherfucker don't even know you. They ain't know you until you had me on your shit. So, I don't know. But I'm like, where's those people at today? They do come to my other podcast on Podbean. So we need to bring them over here to YouTube, But I'll be back tomorrow doing Turn Up Thursdays where I will be playing music. So this shit it better be charged, the speaker. So if you want me to play a couple of your songs or whatever, just send it to me, Telegram, DM me, or tag me on your songs. And I will be turning up. It's not turn up. It's Trap Music Thursday. It don't have to be trap music, but, I like drill and trap. But I'm going to get away from that, too. I want to start, I actually said I was going to start doing gospel rap. Or just R&B, because I'm starting to take voice lessons now. So we'll see what happens. My pneumonia sucked. My lungs was like, I couldn't even... Oh my God. And then I have my audition for the BET Awards Monday. And I was like, I'm just gonna create a new song. I was gonna do Blinded by Love, but I don't know if I can hit that note with my lungs like this. Like, y'all still sick. So I'm just gonna do a rap. And I'm gonna try to do one. I do want to do I Got Time. I feel like I Got Time is a little bit elevated than a lot of the other raps I've done. I Got Time it's a educational, lyrical, East Coast feel, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah. Definitely if you're watching, BET is auditioning artists, producers, DJs, rappers, singers, for real auditions. They're a minute long. But they will be taking their time out to see new talent. So if you are not scared, because I am, but I'm still do it, go ahead and submit for it and see if they give you a time. Black Ivy, did you do it? Did you sign up yet? You better have signed up. I know a few people I know for a fact they better sign up. Y'all better sign up. And if you don't, I'm coming for you. God will come to the Bronx and drag your ass to California. You're going to BET Awards. Let's go. We're going to speak that to existence. Hello. Amen. Okay. All right, y'all. So I got 2 minutes. Wait, did I ask me a question? I was just talking. But yeah, these are my work hours. All right, well, I feel like I'm going to get more people watching after the fact, but it's okay. This is new to everybody. And I hope y'all have fun with me. I'm going to try to be more entertaining. I'm going to try to get cuter or whatever, right? It was a long day, I ain't going to lie. But I really did want to do the Woman Wednesdays. And I'm still going to be talking my shit on Rat Fang to these motherfuckers. Because they saw Women Wednesdays and was like, oh, it's for the women. Niggas had their days all the time. As soon as you see women day, they be acting like they never had a day. They never had a moment. Like, girl, come on, man. Show the woman some love. Like, even when I was on the other show, they'll probably show like 2 or 3 women some love. Then they got mad. I feel like the hate came when as soon as they found out I was interviewing Black Ivy. That's when I started getting death threats, girl. My brother was like, fuck you, don't be promoting your shit. Huh? I thought we were cool. Why I can't promote my shit now? Oh, you're mad. Oh. Well, stop being a slime ball, motherfucker. Might fuck with your ass. It ain't our fault you a bitch ass nigga. But hey, I digress. But thank you for coming to see Confess with Poet. Trap Music Thursdays will be tomorrow. I will be shooting out my flyer for that. Hopefully, y'all have my Ustream prepared for y'all so y'all can see the graphics and all that good stuff. My speaker won't be dead. And yeah, shoot me some songs. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming. I will definitely be showing y'all some love on your page. So shoot your information in the chat of where other platforms your music is, and I'll be sure to support, okay? And thank you. Confess is out.